May I get you something to drink while you wait?
Yeah, I'd like to unwind. Could you give me a Chablis?
Blind date, monsieur?
Yeah, how'd you know?
When you're French, you can just tell.
You know, it's getting hard to climb the corporate ladder being single. I think that finding the proper wife is important to one's professional image in the business world.
Oui.
The dating service I'm with says this girl is one hell of a catch. Independent, strong, exciting, well-traveled. I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
You must be Harvey. I'm Grace Jones.
Hi, Harvey Bennett.
Do you think I'm sexy?
I
said, do you find me sexy?
Yes, extremely.
I thought so.
May I get you something, monsieur? I mean, madame.
I'm in the mood for seafood.
Well, tonight's menu has sautéed oysters, deep fried shrimp, and the special of the day, choulet-caterpillar for two, with a little bit of no on the side.
I want alligator.
Alligator? We do not know how to cook alligator.
I like it raw.
So, Grace, what do you like to do with your spare time?
I like to chew grass. I like to ride sharks. And I like to bite the heads off of gummy bears. Yeah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. And that is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man. This is Proverbs 18 and verse 22. It reads, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of Yahweh. All right. Now, the clip you saw was from a sitcom from back in the days called In Living Color. All right. And it was a character played by one of the Waynes. I believe her name, I don't know, her name escapes my memory at the moment. But on the TV show, it says she was Grace Jones. Okay. It may be Kim Waynes or Kimberly Waynes or something along that line. But she was playing Grace Jones, okay? A female warrior type character, like a Amazon character, all right? And you can't have no type of rest or peace with that type of loud, obnoxious, behavior, okay? And that's what the females here in America and just in the Western Hemisphere in general, but primarily here in Babylon the Great, embodies that Grace Jones character. Okay? Here it is. You had the guy played by, what was his name? Tommy Davis, or Thomas Davison. But on there, he was going by Harvey. And he was climbing the quote-unquote corporate ladder. And he went on a blind date. And little did he know he was getting more than what he thought he was asking for. What did he want? A strong, independent, well-traveled woman. Who wants that? That's in direct opposition with you, man. Okay, but see, this is the BS that we've been fed being brought and raised in America, Babylon the Great. This is the BS we've been bred into, to think that's what a woman is about, man. Okay? You want that, you want to have that strong, independent, well-traveled woman, man. You don't want no damn Amazon, no female warrior, man, combating against you. All right? You want a woman that's going to be your pillar of rest, okay? And Proverbs 18:22 says that what? Whoso findeth. So you have to be a man of the Lord. He's going to put that woman in your path if it's meant for you. And you will find her. Okay? But for the majority, most of these women ain't worth, I don't even got a witty sin that I could say. But I would say ain't worth the shit that they printed on, man. Okay? Most of these women, man. All right? And it's not that, it's not that they, because of who, it's that just they don't want to make the changes that's necessary. All right? We all understand that we up under the curses. But you see, they don't even want to make the effort to change. They like the position of power they have over the weak man, the weakling. Those that worship them like they're goddesses. That was another archetype of Grace Jones. She was portraying the role of a goddess, wearing the gold. Okay? And that's what these simps, they love to go after that. They want somebody to dominate them. Because they're weak. And that skit embodied everything. The so-called black man being stepped on, being weak in the corporate office, and the so-called black woman adding to that and just stepping on him altogether, man. You see? And then that's what we've been bred to believe, that that's what we should be after. That's what a wife is. Someone who's strong, someone that's independent, someone that's well-traveled. All of that is the opposite what you want. If she's well-traveled, that means she's been around the block a few times. You don't think she's being ran through? And like I said, I don't want to say she ain't worth the shit that she's printed on, but she ain't, okay? Because she's been printed on over and over by multiple dudes, man. And it's not the fact that, she done been slid through by multiple dudes, but on top of that, she don't even want to capitulate or try to change to your demands. So these women, man, they ain't wife material, man. Most of them, majority of them ain't wife material, man. All right? That whole dating scene, that whole dating all together, man, that shit is played out, man. The gig is up. All right? As Grace Jones says, I want alligator. That's all they want, man. Raw alligator, man. They savages. Okay? Masquerading as damsels in distress, man. You'll be a fool to think otherwise. All right? You'll be a fool to think otherwise, but you have a lot of Harveys in this society, man. You have a lot of Harveys in this society, man, that don't have the truth because they rejected it. So the Most High rejected them and gave them over to what? Those Grace Jones type of women, if you want to call them that, because you seen Jim Carrey slipped up and said, Monsieur, which is Mr. in French, and she hit him with an uppercut, and then he said, Madame. You can't tell the difference, man. What do you want? A woman that's competing for you or competing? You want a woman to compete for you, but what do you want a woman that's competing against you for? Where does that make sense in a functional society? You got two genders that's supposed to be working together in unison, but they're competing against each other. Only in a society ran by the wicked, man. So whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, a possession. Okay? Because that's what women are. They're possessions. Okay? And if you are joining and becoming one, you don't want no possession that's pretty much unbearable. Okay? You got to fight to tell her what to do. You got to fight to tell her to shut the hell up. You got to fight to tell her to do this, to tell her to do that. That ain't no damn possession. Okay? At least not for you. For her it is, because she's ruling. She's running all over you, man. So it says, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, a possession, a pillar of rest. Okay? You want the possession that you own to be acquiescing to everything that you tell them, man. That's a pillar of rest. Here it is, you got enough already as it is outside, and then you come home or your abode, and you what? Got to deal with more noise. I want alligator. I like to eat the heads off of gummy bears. And you see it, man, especially with the so-called black woman, man. She has a corporate, voice, and then she got a real voice. The corporate voice is, oh, how are you good? Nice to meet you today. Her real voice is, get the hell away from me. That ain't no damn pillar of rest, man. But see, we've been sold a bill of no goods, man, with the so-called black woman, all right? And the woman in general, man. But we speak on our women because why? We are affected by them the most, man. All right? You may have a sister, an aunt, a mother, a grandmother, all of them damn women's in our lives, man. You see it. That's why, that's why, for the most part, the so-called black man don't really deal with black women like that on that level, man. They too loud, man. They don't know how to keep their mouth closed. Who wants to be going back and forth with Eve all the time, man? She's supposed to be doing what you tell her to do. She's supposed to be your possession. And here it is, she's possessing you. Getting you out of character. You see? And she takes great satisfaction in that. Trust and believe. Especially the modern day woman, they take great satisfaction in getting you riled up. Saying shit that they know that's going to get you feeling some type of way, man. That's why it's just better off, don't even deal with them like that on that level. Okay? You want to start a family, man. Hey, keep it moving, man. Don't try to make them a wife. Don't try to get a possession. Just keep it moving, all right? You'll be able to keep your sanity intact for way much longer, all right? You get you a Grace Jones, you through. Imagine coming home to that every night. Hey, baby, can I get some? I want alligator. You say, damn, I was just trying to get some and you asking for alligator, man. Hey, we in hell, brothers. This is not our resting place, man. Until we get the hell up out of here, man, we got to tread carefully, man. That includes the women that we, deal with. We got to understand, man. We under these curses, all right? You see? But we made the change, the necessary change. So that's why we ask for the same thing in return, man. All right? We were once in the world and we came out. So guess what? We expect the same thing from our women, all right? Or at the least be receptible to it. Because it says if it pleases her to dwell with you. But for the most part, they don't even want you doing the work, man. They want all your attention. I want alligator. They want you to come and give it whatever they want now. You know, and you got simp-ass jakes that'll do just that. They'll do whatever it is that they ask. Because why? They'll say, well, if you don't give me what I want, I ain't going to give you what you want. Where, I know where they do that at in America, Babylon the Great, where the woman get to give the man an ultimatum. Either you give me what I want, which is your attention, or I'll give myself to someone else. You know? That's why judgment is coming back in a major way, man. Once the famine of the word hit, judgment is going to be out and going rampant. For all you loudmouth, Grace Jones, you know, thank you, can take on a man and everything else, judgment is coming and it's going to be rampant. It's going, hey, once this word come in and the gates of mercy is closed, that's it. You women is going to get your chance, okay, to be Grace Jones and Laura Craft and whatever else female warrior you think you are. You're going to get that chance, okay? This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 36. And let's try 24. It reads, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. You see? See, a woman is a man's possession, man. She's not supposed to be showing herself for everybody else, man. Her sole purpose is to serve her husband. Okay? Whatever he wants, that's what she's supposed to do. He says, dress modest, dress modest. Okay? Now I wanna look good for everybody else. Well, who are you supposed to belong to? Your husband or everybody else? And you see it all the time, man. If Jake had the power to tell his wife, his girl, to put something on and she would listen to him, he would tell her that. But because he can't, he just got to roll with the punches. That's wild, man. If I'm going to devout or give you my time and be with you and you're not willing to listen to me, I don't think we can be together, man. You know, just keep roaming wild like I want to say an antelope, but that's too nice. I say a gorilla, man. Just keep roaming wild out there, man, in the jungle. Okay? You know, and that's what Eve does for the most part. She just roams wild, man, looking for a quote unquote innocent bystander, a Harvey, who she can tower over and make feel inferior to her. I want alligator. That's what Eve wants, man. Eve wants her a Harvey. One that doesn't say much, one that kisses her ass, and one that wants to be her possession. So this is Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife, all right, beginneth a possession, right? Because why? She's supposed to be his pillar of rest. She's supposed to become one with him. She's supposed to conjoin and almost melt in together. She's supposed to be everything that man is. She becomes as he is. She starts to think like him. Okay? He is in her possession. She's his possession. Why? She's the weaker vessel. Okay? You can't be just as combative as me, you're supposed to be the weaker vessel. You're supposed to know how to be in touch with your feminine side. That's glory in itself. No, Eve want to be just as strong and independent as the man. I want the alligator. Who cares what you want? Okay? See, that's the problem, man. All right? For the longest, women have been left to believe they know what's best for them, man. And it's a reflection of their bad choice decisions they made. Here it is, you talk to a woman, she's already been ran through multiple times, man. That goes to show you that her choice making isn't to the best, man. That's why she would be passed from her father, which was her previous possession, to her husband, which is her new possession and supposed to be her final possession. All right, unless he passes away and she becomes a widow. But excluding that, that man's supposed to be her last possession from her father to him. Not no jumping around in between, well-traveled, career-driven, riding the cart carousel. Then when you get tired and you don't got wore out, now you want to become somebody's possession. Got multiple demons all on you, all type of doctrines that you don't picked up from, dealing with all type of different men's, and then you want us to come and save you. Well, this ain't no saver hole, man. Okay? We not here to rescue your decades of bad decision making. Because you got women that's in their 40s, damn near 50s, and even 30s, man, that been so-called quote-unquote dating since they were teenagers. How the hell you been dating since you was a teenager and you in your 30s and 40s, man, and you still dating? Because you can't make decisions. You're bad at decision making. All right? But in this society, Esau Edom has gave you the upper hand. And he knows what he's doing. He's allowed you to become independent, strong, well-traveled, career-driven. And then when you get ready to quote-unquote settle down, no one wants you, man. At least to that capacity, they'll say they want you. But you'll never get, will you be my wife? Will you be my wifey? That was all simp back then, man. The late 90s, early 2000s, man. Will you be my wifey? Come on, man. These women don't have no, what's the word I'm looking for? These women today have no expectations of getting married, man. Until they done what they feel like fulfilled their desire of sleeping with multiple men. All in the name of being well-traveled. Oh, I've traveled different countries and I'm sure you done slept with different men. So those Grace Jones was Grace Jones before Grace Jones, okay? Like I said, in Living Color, that was back out in the 80s, and I'm sure Grace Jones was already existing before then because that's probably where they got the skit from. And just like they existed before Grace Jones, they exist after Grace Jones, all the way up until to the current day, 2025. With these Grace Jones today, man, they just, you can't even take them serious, man. All right? You can't even take them serious because they can't take themselves serious, man. They want you to fix them. They want you to make all their bad decisions go away. They want you to be their knight in shining armor. Will you make up for all my bad decisions, the guys that I done talked to, the guys that I done gave it up to? without knowing that I supposed to wait or was quote unquote lied to. That's another thing. Oh, he lied to me. No, ain't nobody lied to you. Okay? That's your bad decision. See, if you was under the tutelage of a man, primarily your father, he would tell you. But now you can't even. These the women today, or should I say, the ladies today, they didn't want to listen to their fathers back then. You know, most of them don't even have fathers to listen to. Their mothers ran them off, man. So now they come up under a household of a single parent, and their role model is their damn mom, who's bringing in multiple guys. But yet, the daughters that are the women today, they want you to fix them. They want you to be different from the last 15, 20, 30 guys that they done talked to and slept with. Come on, man. We can't fix that, man. You ain't wifey material, man. I'm just going to say it. You ain't wifey material. You got multiple children by multiple dads or multiple baby daddies. I ain't going to give you no false hope. I can't give you no false hope because 99% of you women, you ain't going to change anyways, man. So continue to be that Grace Jones, man. And you'll come back in the kingdom in your right mind, all right? More than likely through a woman of another nation, all right? Because 99% of the so-called black women here in America ain't going to make it out of those missiles, man. Along with other members of the northern, kingdom. All right? Because, hey, you got some sassy talking back to you, Puerto Ricans as well, man. All right? But Eve, the so-called black woman, she hails reign at the top of disrespectful, man. If you want to see someone as disrespectful to her own, husband or whoever she's talking to, besides the so-called white man, because she will show the so-called white man all the utmost respect. She'll put on her corporate voice, attitude and everything, and talk to him right. But if you want to see the most disrespectful person on the face of this earth, you ain't even got to bug Eve. Just invite her out. Don't say nothing, just invite her out. And then tell her you ain't got no money to pay for it. Oh, shit, it's going to be a wrap, man. It's going to be a wrap on the spot. Get your cameras out. Now you take another woman from another race and you tell her you ain't got no money, she'll pay for it. Won't make a scene, won't make an argument. You might not hear from her again, but you ain't got to worry about her making a scene. Eve, it's different. You might get something thrown in your face or whatever. So the thing of it is, just be mindful, all right? The women that we talk to and associate ourselves with ain't the women that we thought or we want. But we understand we under the curses, man. So we got to do the best that we can, all right? So those Grace Jones are a dime a dozen out here. You're going to come across them more than you're going to come across a virtuous woman, man. All right? Unless the Lord puts a virtuous woman in your path to find you, hey, keep your head on the swivel, man. There's always an alligator lurking, watching you. And we know who wants that. Grace Jones. I want alligator. Be careful. All right? Be careful, brothers. All right? We in the last leg of this captivity, and these women, they getting ready to fold. Jacob's trouble's gonna break them, and a lot of them gonna be putting on acts, making you think they women, but you got to be able to see right through them. And with the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, you're gonna see right through them for who they are. Okay, a high top box wearing gold one piece suit, loud mouth, whatever else they want to call themselves, you're going to see it for who they are, man. They ain't going to be able to hide who they are from a man of the Lord, man. Okay, the Lord is going to open up your eyes to show you exactly who she was, man. Because she going to be putting on the front. Okay, get ready, man. A lot of these, you know what? These graces are going to be put on the front. All right, but you got to be able to see right through that. Okay? You got to be able to see right through that, man. Because they only put it on that front so they can get you, all right, to what? Provide for them. When just a week ago, everything was all good. They weren't worrying about your ass. All right? They were asking, where's the alligator? I want alligator a week ago, but now, oh no, I don't want to eat that. Whatever you want. Whatever you like. What do you want to eat? Whatever you like. That's the type of vibration they're gonna be coming in once Jacob's trouble hit. Do you want to go to a restaurant? Whatever you like. Do you want to go to a movie? Whatever you like. It ain't even gonna make sense how insincere they're gonna be. They're gonna be just whatever you like. So you telling me if I tell you to hop on one leg and bark like a dog, you would do that? Yes. Hop on one leg and bark like a dog. They gonna be doing whatever you like. All right? But you gotta pray to the Lord that whoever is putting on that facade, that image, be revealed. And if it be his will, as we read in James, the book of James, chapter 4 and 15, if it be his will that he'll send you a woman, okay? If not, hey, just wait until the kingdom, man. All right? If you don't get one on this side, you'll get them in the kingdom. All right? And hey, they'll all be virgins too, man. None of them will have been slept with multiple men posing as a virgin. All right, because you got those ones out there too. All right. Oh, I've never slept with a man before. Then you get down to it. Oh, but I can't remember what I did at a party, so I don't know. See, it's always something else or other with these women, man. They never could be up front with you, man. All right. Because they know what type of lifestyle they gonna live, man. All right, but they want to play that I'm helpless, I'm a damsel, save me, rescue me. Nah, man, we know what you was before you came to us. You was a damn alligator looking, eating son of a you know what. All right, don't get with us now and try to play the role of a damsel. Nah, go back to that same role you were. But I'm a changed woman now. Yeah. All of a sudden you want to change now when you with us. But before, when you still thought you had time, you was looking for them alligators, man. I want alligator. That's the type of niggas you was looking after, man. Or looking for. An alligator. You want an alligator. All right? You wanted an alligator. So still go out there and get that alligator. And you want to eat them raw, man. You want the bad boy. I want alligator. Don't switch up now. Stick with that alligator. Okay? Stick with it. All right? So be very mindful of these things. Okay? Be very mindful of these things. These women, they're going to put on a front and fake it to get you to what? Fall for them. they're going to get you to be their possession. When it's supposed to be the other way around, they're supposed to be your possession. All right? So you got to try the spirit, man. All right? You got to try the spirit. Okay? Pray to the Lord, man. All right? If that's who he sent, he'll let it work out for you. If not, he'll expose that person. All right? Pray for understanding, wisdom, knowledge. All right? To reveal to you who is meant for you and who isn't. All right? Because a lot of these women, they look good on the outside, but hey, within, they want alligator. Believe it. And it's only a matter of time before it's found out that they want alligator. All right? You just don't know it. You know, that's why you got to vet these women. See what they all about, man. All right? Don't just because she got a nice body, she look good. Ooh, she fit my criteria. She got a nice top, a nice back. Ooh, wee. But you don't know what she looked like up underneath that, boy. You get her somewhere private. You start talking to her. You feel her out. You see what she's about. You see whether or not you can even deal with something like that, or is it just something you hear just for the moment, man? You got to be mindful of all this, man. When you picking out somebody that you thinking about spending your life with, especially this close to the end of this society, man. She may be the one that you be with now, and then when Jacob's trouble hit, and if you got somebody like I want alligator type of broad that you been bickering with back and forth, going into Jacob's trouble, hey, but it's when Jacob's trouble come, man, a lot of these women gonna snap into it, man, because they ain't gonna have no damn 911 to call, man. They gonna get on Jake's nerve. Jake gonna knock. Okay. We gonna see, man. A lot of you brothers, man, hey, get ready, man. All right? Get ready, man, because these women, they finna get put in their place, man. All right? They gonna see what it means to truly be feminine. All right? A lot of these women, they gonna get some sense knocked into their ass, man, when Jacob's trouble come. And they ain't gonna have nobody to call. No police gonna show up at the door. Ain't gonna have nobody to help them out, man. They gonna learn to keep their mouth closed real quick. Trust and believe, man. All that pushing your buttons, trying to get you to the level. And a lot of them like that shit too, man. A lot of them like that physical contact. Getting swung around and tussle and hit and all that. They like that type of shit, man. Be careful for them. Be careful of those toxic relationships, man. Oh yeah, I like it when you hit me upside my... Man, you don't want that type of shit, man. That chick is crazy, man. I wouldn't even let her know where I stay at. You vetting her and she tell you this type of shit, and you invite her over after you know she's bad shit crazy, and you got a kitchen full of knives, man. Hey, man, you better use your brain, man. Use your head and not between your legs, but on top of your shoulders, man. Because a lot of these chicks, man, they bad shit crazy, man. They just one incident from snapping. All right? And you don't want to have that type of demons around you when Jacob's trouble come, man. You want to be in your right mind. You want to hit, when Jacob's trouble come, you want to hit the ground running, man. Full speed. A clear mind. You don't want all these type of thoughts coming into your head, man. Who am I laying down with, man? How the hell am I going to get from this? Now, you want to be in your right mind. You don't want to have no chick that's getting you, riled up. I know I said I believed, I know I said I believed in what you believed in, because that's that shit. Whatever you like, I know I said I believe in whatever you believed in, but I just can't. I just can't. I don't know. You see? Be careful, man. They always play that victim card. Want you to feel sorry for them. I'm leaving. Then when you don't chase after them, they get mad. You ain't gonna try to stop me? Well, what the hell? You just said you were leaving. Don't play them games, man. You gotta vet these women, man. A possession is a very crucial thing, man. A possession is something that you own. Do you want to own something that's crazy? Or do you want to own something that's logical, that has good sense? Be careful what you own, man. Because that's going to be a reflection on you. That's your, if you own that, that's a reflection on you. Okay? That ain't a reflection on her. That's a reflection on you. She got you. She dope. She, I don't want to use the word trick, but she pulled a fast one over on you. Because why? You wasn't using your head. All right? Be out. If you out, you got to be smart out here, man. We in the end time, man. We close to the end. You know? Close to the end. Yeah, you done made it this far without no damn chick, without having to, be concerned about getting quote unquote married according to Esau's kingdom. Because marriage ain't about getting a piece of paper. Oh, I ain't gonna give you none till you marry me. Man, hey, that's some wild ass shit, man. I'm celibate until I'm married. Meanwhile, she done already F 50 damn dudes before she got to you. And then you the sap, the sucker, that she's gonna tell you, I'm celibate now until I get married. Man, you done been married 50 times over already, man. Be wise out there, brothers. Hey, we coming close, man. Crunch time. All right? Don't get caught up in this damn, I need a wife. I need a wife type of vibration. A lot of brothers, they don't feel complete without having a wife. I need a wife. I'm tired of being alone. Hey, man, it's better you be alone and be in your right mind than be with somebody and be out of your mind. Okay? I think we're going to close out with that. 1 Peter 5:8. It's better to be right and in your mind than be with somebody that ain't right and be out of your mind. 1 Peter 5:8 says what? Be sober. You with somebody that ain't right, that's got you out of your mind, you can't be sober, especially in these last days. Be vigilant. You're supposed to be watching, looking out, vetting these type of individuals, man. We closer to the end. We close. Our salvation is nearer than we believe. This shit could pop off any second now. And that's who you're going to be stuck with. I don't want you having no other chicks now. That's who you stuck with now. I don't want you. I thought I could deal. I don't want you. I'm jealous. I don't want you. I don't want to share you with nobody else. And you this close to Jacob's trouble from her finding out that it's going to be in her benefit to share you with other women. But now all of a sudden she don't want to. Now that she see the writing on the wall, she trying to get from up out of you or cause some type of dissension to cause an argument between y'all two, to throw you off your game. I know I said I could deal with you having other chicks, but now I don't want you to. Now you got to sit down here and baby her, and we here at Jacob's trouble. So now she's taking all your attention so you can please her, and she can get the attention that she so much craves and deserves out of you, and you ain't right now. You wore out from trying to make her feel, man, F that, man. That's why you got to be sober. That's why you got to be vigilant. You got to vet these females, man. Okay? Understand, man. It ain't even good to tell them what you involved in. All right? Just keep it basic. That's what you got to do now, especially we this close, man. If you in a situation or you getting ready to go into a situation, keep it basic, man. Don't tell them more than what they need to know. All right? Keep it to yourself, man, because it's getting ready to be found out who they are, man. Whether they a woman that's worthy to be a wife, a possession, because more than likely, these women that we're going to get during Jacob's trouble is going to be a possession. All right? The women that if we get and come across during Jacob's trouble is more than likely going to be our possession that we take up into the chariots with us. All right? And come back down out of. So you damn sure don't want to take nothing like I want alligator up into the damn chariots, man. And neither is she gonna make it into the chariots, okay? But I'm just saying, you don't want to take nothing like that up there into the chariots. Imagine you take something like that up there into the chariots and Yahweh Shai say, what is this, man? Man, Yahweh Shai looking at you like, man, you know you tripping, man. I'm just playing, man. But you don't want nothing like that, hampering your progress that you making, especially going through Jacob's trouble, man. All right? You don't want nothing like that, man. If she can't get her act together, hey, she gonna get left behind, man. Okay? If she can't get her act together, she gonna get left behind. Okay? You gonna get beamed up, she gonna get demolished, man. Demolished. Oh, I changed my mind. You can have as many women as you want. Zim. Through. Too late. Too late. All right? Either they with you or they not, man. It's just that simple. Okay? Because they key to salvation. It ain't the other way around. They ain't your key to salvation. That's Yahweh Shai. You is they key to salvation. All right? So that's why we got to be very particular who we choose to be a possession, who we choose to have as a possession. That's going to be a reflection on you. All right? It don't matter how she look. Okay? She may look like a damn dime piece on the outside, but on the inside, she is effed up as she can be, man. You rather have it the other way around. You rather her be a dime piece on the inside and look effed up on the outside, man. All right, because she going to get changed in the twinkling of an eye when she get beamed up into the chariot. So however she look now ain't going to look, and however she look now isn't going to be how she look when she gets transformed in the twinkling of an eye. She going to be how you want her to look, man. Okay? She's going to look how you want her to look. All right? That's going to be your possession. It'll be beautiful if you have a woman that you can turn and have her be your wife on this side to take her into the kingdom with. All right? But for some of us, we realistic. We know that ain't our lot. We'll get our wives in the kingdom, man. Or when we come back down, all right, out of the chariots, we'll get our wives, all right? So we just got to hold out, man, a little longer, all right? All hell's going to break loose, and these women going to snap into their right mind, and they going to find out it ain't all what it's cracked up to be, man. Wanting that damn alligator, wanting that alligator ain't all what it's cracked up to be, man. All right? They think they want that alligator until they get that alligator, and then they find out we don't want that alligator. All right? And a lot of them, it's too late, man. They done had so many alligators that now they just like to eat it raw. That's they newfound delicacy, if you can. I want alligator. They want a roughneck, a quote unquote roughneck, someone that's just rough around the edges, like them alligator plates. That's what they want, man. All right? We ain't here for all that, man. We want peace. A man of the Lord wants peace. That's all he wants. All right? And that's what a wife's supposed to be, a pillar of rest, peace. That's it. A pillar of rest. That's all we want. All right? We don't want to hear about none of this BS what you done went through and had and all that. And I had a bad day at work and who cares what you had, man? Okay. You supposed to be taking care of your husband. Seeing a smile on his face is supposed to make whatever you went through or going through better. You had a bad day at work, put a smile on your husband's face and watch how your attitude change. Knowing that you made that man, happy, man. As a pillar of rest. F what you going through. It pales in comparison to what he going through. Put a smile on that man's face and see how much better you feel about yourself. Always wanting some damn alligator all the time, man. Damn. So this 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? Be careful of these women's out here, man. Be careful of these women out here. They look, they act, and they even deceive. All right? Just like the devil, man. Okay? So that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up. Pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.